Okay, so I saw this post on Twitter. It says which album deserves album of the year the most. So I'm assuming that they mean at the Grammys, and I'll also talk about it from the standpoint of what I think is the best album from these. So basically, at the Grammys, out of all these, who I think is gonna win it and has the best chance, Billie Eilish. I wouldn't be mad at it. Birds of a Feather, Lunch are both really great songs. You had Chihiro, which was a great record as well. Skinny, I mean, there was some really good songs on this record overall. Like I said, my problem was with the mixing and mastering. It's not loud enough. And yeah, there were some like ending bits of songs that I wish would have been cut off and everything. I can appreciate what they were trying to do and everything. I think it was a good album. I gave it, what, 7, 8 out of 10. So, that's what I'd say. But I keep returning to Lunch and Birds of a Feather the most out of this. So I think she kind of has the best chance. And Ariana's album, honestly, it doesn't deserve album of the year. And this is coming from one of the few people who actually liked Eternal Sunshine. Like, most people did not go for this album the way that I did. This is one of my favorite albums of the year, especially with stuff like Supernatural, The Boy Is Mine, the intro. Nobody is talking about that song enough. Don't Want to Break Up Again. I mean, there was no skips on this album for me. I really enjoyed it. I just don't think it deserves that album of the year win at the Grammys. I think it could go up for a best cute pop vocal album. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's what they give Sweetener. But album of the year material at the Grammys, no. And it's not the album of this year, if I'm just being honest with you. But love Ariana down. They can never even hear her. Sabrinacarpenter does not deserve album of the year. She doesn't. I'm sorry. This album, I gave it a good 5 out of 10, and I did a review on my main YouTube channel, Anastasia25. It'll be the first link down below in the description, and I go in depth onto, why I gave it a score and my critiques of the album. There's some good records on here, though. I really enjoyed Bedchem. That's definitely got to be a favorite. Espresso, Please, Please, Please. Our Smash Shingles as well. Juno was a great record. There's some good stuff, but it's not album of the year worthy. And then last up is Brat by charlixcx. I enjoy Brat more than Billie's album. I'll say it. Some of my favorites, 360 was a great record. Apple is definitely one that's kind of climbed up and definitely one of my favorites on the album. 365 was pretty cool as well. I might say something stupid. Sympathy is a knife. I definitely had skips on this album. I didn't particularly go for Von Dutch, for example, and a few other records just weren't really for me. But this is definitely one of my favorite records of the year and definitely one of my most played for sure. And album of the year, no. I mean, honestly, at the Grammys, I wouldn't even necessarily give Billie album of the year. My album of the year is actually Beyonce Cowboy Carter and everything. I don't know if Beyonce's gonna get it and everything, the whole speech that was given last year, and I kind of don't want her to win it because all the discourse around that's gonna be insufferable. I want her to win because she deserves to win. And so, yeah, but out of all of these, I could definitely see them giving it to Billie. I think it kind of just makes the most sense because they love her. She's got a lot of awards and everything, and I think she makes some great music. So yeah, I just don't see Charlie taking this award. I think maybe she could win something in like an alternative category, an electronic category, a dance category for this album, and I think that's rightfully deserved. Album of the year, no. And like I said, I really would give it to Beyonce. I don't know. Out of all these though, I think Billie has the best chance and everything, but I like Charlie's album a little bit better. With Billie having songs like Birds of a Feather and Lunch though, I wouldn't be mad at her winning album of the year. I honestly would not, so that's kind of my thoughts there and everything. It's kind of hard to explain like my thought process and everything like this, but that's kind of what I think. So yeah, ultimately I would give it to Billie on this who deserves the most, but I wouldn't really necessarily be mad at Charlie when I just don't think it's gonna happen. Ariana, I think that it's best for the pop categories, but I mean, who knows who's going to win this at the end of the day. And also kind of adding on to my rationale why I would say Billie, I think Ariana's Sweetener, I think that was her best album. That didn't win. I think this is a really good album, but I don't know, I just wouldn't say that for album of the year. Honestly, Sabrina, 5 out of 10, I already basically kind of said that. Charlie, I'm just not seeing it. So I don't know, I wouldn't be mad at that. I just don't think that it's going to happen realistically. So hence Billie, because I think that this is Billie's best album probably. It's kind of rivaling Don't Smile at Me. So that's how I kind of came on to Billie. If I had to rank these between like which ones I actually enjoyed the most, I would probably put Brat at the top, even though I had a few skips just because it's my most replayed. And then I would put Arianagrande, then I would put Billie Eilish, and then I would have Sabrinacarpenter. I think Billie winning it just kind of makes sense based off the past history and all of those things. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Who do you think deserves to win album of the year the most out of all these girls? Also, let me know who you think is going to win album of the year in general. Are they not even pictured here? My money's on Taylor Swift because she's won it a couple times, so I think that they're going to give it to her again. But who knows? We might be surprised. We'll just have to wait and see. In November on my main channel, I will be posting a video talking about the nominations once they get released, and I'm going to be talking about who I think is going to win, who I want to win, so definitely subscribe over there if you would like to see that. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy enjoyed, give it a like below. It helps me out a lot. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. I post music related content every single day on this channel. I haven't missed a day this year. I'm very proud of that. If you hit the bell, you get a notification on your phone. I post and not miss a random video comes out. First link below will be my main channel. Like I said, latest video on there was me talking about Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Short and Sweet, giving that a little review. Also gonna have social media, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Airbuds if you'd like to follow me. Free Palestine, make sure that we educate ourselves on this very important situation, and also make sure to register to vote. I'll be voting for Kamala in this November. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.